on, Jobin.
What?
Never mind.
Dude, I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound so bad. How'd you get your discount?
Well, I had to see my insurance agent.
Yeah?
I had to go down on her.
For real? That doesn't sound bad at all.
Well, it wasn't, but then her boss came in.
Oh, snap! That is not good.
Well, it was another lady.
Oh!
Yeah, so I had to go down on her, too.
Dude, nice!
Sure, until the regional sales manager walked in.
Oh. Oh, wait. Another lady?
Yeah. That's what I thought. At least at first. Hello.
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 We'll fix that in post.
You're lagging again, so that was kind of funny, but that's okay.
Laggy McLaggersons.
We made the effort, and you know, you're just gonna Matt. You're just gonna have to move down here. That's the only way to do this.
You're gonna have to move your entire house, like excavate it from the ground and move it.
Just there's no other way around it. So
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Just to say that.
So anyway, to our viewers, welcome to episode 2 of the Horbawrong Show. In case you were wondering, this is a YouTube talk show about creative people doing creative things. I am Jordan Krumbine. Joining me, as always,
I'm Chris LeBrain. How's it going?
Chris the Musical Brain LeBrain, and
MattyHo over here.
There you go. That's the crew here. We are hosting the show for and I put this at the tail end of the last episode in the credits, and I don't know who saw it or who didn't see it, but I mean, in all sincerity, you know, we're producing this show for the people of Krumbination. It's a community-driven show for the community, that community being Krumbination. If everybody else...
Nation.
Absolutely. If everybody else, of other people outside of the community appreciate it and dig what we're doing, that's great. But, you know, our core audience really is Krumbination, and I'm grateful that they are there.
I am very grateful that they are there, you know. I mean, you know, besides our, like, internal drive to just keep going, I think they help.
Yes.
So...
And because they are there, we are here.
Exactly. So
absolutely. Yep. It's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's a circle of cyclical things that happen in circles.
Exactly. Concentric.
In this episode of the Horbawrong Show, our second episode, not only are we doing something that has never been done before in this show or the show that preceded it, in the vlog, but we have a person on this show that is being interviewed on this show that has the necessary lady bits to be called, you know, a lady. So, which is
a lady.
Yeah, that's a really long way just to say Anna is from the as I learned earlier today, GoNoAmmo channel. It's not GoNoAmmo, it's GoNoAmmo. Oh yeah. Never knew that. We have the epic return of webcams coming up in a very short period of time, and this is a very special episode of webcams. It's not. It's It's Matt. Tease us.
Man.
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
I know not what you speak of.
Oh, Chris, unbelievable! This is awesome. We finally get a chance to see what's really going on in the mind of Chris LeBrain.
There you go. That pretty much sums it up. This week's titles are brought to us by TheHairyGeek, YouTube.com/TheHairyGeek. Interspersed throughout our episode, we have some segment transitions, segment bumpers is kind of what I'm calling them, and it's just, you know, just our versions of the Horbawrong Show title sequence. And what I did was I put that call out on Facebook, asking people to just make a 10-second title sequence, and these are the ones that we received. And if you are interested in putting something together and to be shown on the show,
do it.
Leave a video response. Put it down below, and
Pickle jar.
we will use it, because if there's one thing you might have noticed about the Horbawrong Show is that it's long. So we have a lot of transition points that we need titles for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I ain't going no further.
When it's horrible, bad and wrong. When it's horrible, bad and wrong. When it's horrible, bad and wrong.
Neglect your opinions and check the facts. You don't wanna be an asshole. You don't wanna be an asshole. You don't wanna be an asshole. Motherfucker, you don't wanna be an asshole. You don't wanna be an asshole. Motherfucker.
Who
Oh,
don't know? It's a Horbawrong Show. Don't you know? It's the Horbawrong Show.
This-
Horbawrong.
This,
Horbawrong Show.
Yes.
this live musical segment brought to you by
MattyHo and
Pickles.
Yay.
I want to take a few minutes to read a couple of the comments that were left on the first episode of the Horbawrong Show. So Slacktive, first of all, Slacktive is back.
Oh.
We will talk more about that later, but
Moment of silence.
Slacktive, we genuinely are this happy. No acting here. We are so
I know,
happy.
no bullshit. You are the man. Jordan, grab your cup. Matt, if you got something to drink, grab it too. We gonna cheers to Slacktive.
To Slacktive.
Because he did an
Slacktive.
amazing job.
So one of the comments he left a whole bunch. He did what was really great, and I would like to encourage all of our viewers to do who are watching this on the computer, is you can leave your comments as you go along, and that really helps just to punch up our comment numbers, and this way you can like get your thoughts down as you're watching, which we really appreciate.
We so appreciate it.
So Slacktive wrote, "What I find so great about Chris's dancing is just how well he embraces the dance environment. He seems to be letting the wind take the lead, you know?"
All I can say about that is that it was very windy. And I had always done the skipping away move when I did the Running Man, so it was just a perfect situation.
Now, I was there. I was shooting the footage, and what Chris is not telling you is that was not planned at all. He didn't let the wind take the lead. He had no choice.
It was very windy.
So then
So are you saying that you were the wind's bitch?
I've been known to be
Wow,
a couple
Chris,
of the
yeah.
elements, bitch. You know, like, usually not people, but elements of the earth, I'm a little susceptible to being a bitch.
You can't
That's
help it.
messed up, Chris. That's messed up.
So then Slacktive wrote, "The musical gauntlet is now before the viewers. It's so bipolar. Rob being the coffee-fueled manic morning metal machine. Cone is more like a late afternoon thing. Fueled by 40 ounces, maybe? I need annotations on some of the lyrics when he's pushing the falsetto. Rob makes it clear. Lose my number." I think that is a wonderful critical breakdown of the two musical gauntlet episodes entries.
I mean, I couldn't describe it any better.
Dude, I watched the Cohen a couple of times, man, just to catch the lyrics, and man, it slayed me, dude.
Oh man, that
The
is
teeth and the
hilarious.
chest hair coming out of the thing.
And then speaking of the musical gauntlet, Rob commented, "I must say the musical gauntlet is a very original form of the musical guest. And I hadn't thought about it that way before. And I thought that was kind of a very interesting way to view it. Slacktive again wrote, it's kind of like social anxiety exposure therapy in here for me. I like seeing people who don't make me want to run away. Gosh. Matt, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How does it feel to be therapeutic to someone?
It's shocking, actually, to think that, you know, someone who's been through what I've been through in life could actually help somebody else, yes.
Did I ever think that I would be a form of therapy for somebody? Hell no. No. If anything, I figured, you know, like, not in the worst sense, but in some sense, I would be the worst nightmare anybody's ever had. But if we're all therapeutic, then I guess we're doing something right.
I think it's pretty cool.
You know, I mean, a lot of people, you know, are isolated, and, you know, we're starting to build this community of people that's all over the place. So, you know, it is therapeutic, you know. It's kind of like, I mean, because I thought of that like that when I started the first vlog, you know, you guys did. It was like hanging out with you.
Either way, we're a hell of a lot cheaper than real therapy, so
I know.
yeah, you might as well keep it up, yeah.
Oh, just click a button here. There we are.
On the other end of the spectrum, Aaron Spencer Little left a comment. He left a much longer comment, but I just took a bit of it here. And he wrote that everything is looking a lot more professional.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know whether to be upset that he thought we were so unprofessional prior, or if I should be upset because he thinks that this is professional.
Hey man, you know what? I say take it as a compliment.
I think we could just chalk that up to the Red Dandies.
It could be the Randad. Good point. Very good point. Either way.
And also, Aaron, if you can hook me up with some of them Red
We're all waiting for the Red Dandies.
You know, because...
GonNoAmmo. I'm just calling her Anna, because that's
what I call her.
This was actually my favorite comment.
What was it?
She wrote, I watched the beginning of these before work, and the rest after work. So she intentionally splits it up, so she has something to look forward to at the end of her workday.
That is very cool.
Someone's looking forward to you. Someone's using you, Matt, as a way to help them through their workday.
That's my girl. That's my GoNoAmmo sauce. You know what I mean?
Well, that wraps it up for the comments. I'm sorry. I was getting a little excited with my saliva there.
Getting a little juicy.
In your direction, so I apologize.
Juicy in my direction.
This is a good spot to take a pause, collect our thoughts, enjoy the moment, as it were.
Breathe it in.
As opposed to not enjoying the moment as it wasn't. And enjoy episode 31 of Webcams. Oh yeah, it's back.
Nice. We're back.
Check it out. You don't want to miss it. So, you're back, eh? Great. You're back. Hell yeah, we're back. And it looks like your loser ass is back early as well. Why is it always loser with you? I call it like I see it. You call it like you see it? Yeah, and all I see is a whiny little bitch. Bitch. My god, you are so vile. I gotta start taking your meds. Yes, that's right. This medication is to help us function in society. I mean, if we were to ever come out in public, my word, the danger. Yo, shut the fuck up, Chris. You're even worse than Chris. I do not see why you have to be such a sourpuss about everything. Could you be any more of a woman? You know, I'm starting to realize that most of our life failures have probably been because of you. When we couldn't hack it at summer camp. When we couldn't hack it at science camp. Whenever we pussed out of camp. It was you making those calls back to mom and dad, wasn't it? That is so unfair. Oh, that is not unfair at all. I can't believe you. It's always about science camp. You were calling mom and dad all the time. You made them drive out of state once, you bitch. I am you. Oh, guys, cut it out. Jesus, this shit isn't even about you two. Bullshit it isn't. There he goes again. Shut it. Hey, so, Chris, how was it? By how was it, I'm assuming you're talking about the date I just came from? Well, yes. Did it go well? Well, I can't really say that it did, but But you guys would know about that, right? Well, whatever do you mean?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Is that right? Well, it's funny how old Chris is talking about, heaven forbid if we were to come out into society. Is that how I sound?
You sound like a bitch.
Can you say anything polite out of your mouth?
I don't know. Let me ask your mom.
Dumbass. My mom is your mom, too.
Oh. I'm gonna figure it out.
So, what did we supposedly do? Okay, fine. You want to play that game? Let's go for it. I took the lady out to eat. Aww, that sounds really romantic. Shut up. Oh. So we're eating, and all of a sudden I start showing her graphically what I want to do to her with a french fry and a piece of bread. I wonder where that came from.
Yeah, I like to use diagrams and shit. Get it up on in there! Yeah! Flabadoo, 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 flabadoo. Diagram!
I can't believe you did that!
I can't believe you have a penis.
Anyway, so after dinner, we decided to go see a movie. I wanted to go see something big at the multiplex, but she decided to go to the Dollar Theater to see fucking Twilight. So we're watching fucking Twilight, and I fucking start crying my eyes out. Me. Crying over Twilight? What the fuck? It was so sad. Because Bella, she didn't like Jacob. And I'm Team Jacob, and she went
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
What about Jacob? What about Jacob?
Okay, hey, maybe you should take a $5.
Okay, I'll go.
I say we shank that dude once he falls asleep. You don't understand the concept of what you really are, do you?
Would you guys get it together?
Think about what you're saying. But back to it. So a pornographic meal and a Riverfest at a teeny chick flick. Is that it?
Oh no! That was something far worse.
Well, do tell. Couldn't have been that bad.
I think you know what happened.
What? Oh, that. Hey, I did that for your own good. What are you guys talking about? That's not important. It was just a decision I made corporately for the entire team. What the hell are you talking about?
Captain Straight Edge over here decided it was too early to have sex with this girl. So after a disastrous dinner and movie, she still wanted to have sex with me.
And you didn't?
Do I look happy? I mean, out of all of you, who do I bond with the most?
Me!
Hells yeah, you!
Yes. We do have some good times, yes. What the fuck, Chris? Which one of us are you, talking to? You know damn well I'm talking to you! You checked us out of sex! With a girl! I figured it was for the best. Oh yeah? Well, I figured kicking your ass would be for the best. Now you know that's impossible. And even if it were, you'd only be hurting yourself in the process. That's a risk I'm willing to take. That's just not fair. No. Fair. I'm kicking your fucking ass. See how much you're talking? We had a shot. I'm not going to. Opportunity, and you blew it. You know how lonely it gets up here. You know how lonely it gets, man. And you fucking. You get us in trouble. I bail us out. I don't know what your problem is, Heather. You lost it. I'm not going to. I don't care. Hurts me in the process. I don't care. I'll stab you. I don't care if I do all this space right here, Chris. Because I am a genius, okay? When it comes to my thought process, get a grip. Won't you get more like mine? I mean, I've got a nice dude. You too. Damn it. Oh dear, here we go. The Jacob thing. You've got to get a hold of yourself. Okay?
Shut up, Chris!
I can't believe I share the same brain space with the both of you.
Shut up, Chris!
My God.
Shut up, Chris!
Oh no. Look,
You shut up, Chris!
You guys, cut it out.
Guys, cut it out! Stop!
Please! This is
This is uncalled. You cried in a movie. This is uncalled for.
Fuck you, Chris. This is uncalled for. Jacob! Stop it! Make me schizo, boy. Don't talk to him like that. Shut your vag, Chrissy. Leave him alone. Yeah, I'll leave this pussy alone like you left that pussy alone. That's enough! Stop it!
Chris! Who the fuck are you talking to?
I gotta go.
What the fuck was that?
Truce, bro? You got it, my friend. You know we're gonna make him lose his mind, right? No. He'll be okay. He just needs to loosen up. We shall see, then. So, what do you want to do now? Let's go take a shit in his white boots. I'm on board for that. Let's go.
Am I insane? The answer is yes from the people in my brain. Am I insane? I don't even know my name.
I really need to see somebody about these voices.
And we're back.
Hey!
Just so everybody watching knows, we literally pause our recording, watch the episode as a group, the three of us.
Yes.
And then come back so it's fresh in our heads, and then we can talk about it. Holy mother of God!
Oh my God, that was unbelievable. Dude!
What?
What's going on in that noggin of yours, brother?
I don't know. I don't know.
That was so killer, dude.
TCO. Thoughts,
TCO.
comments, opinions. What do you think? TCO, Matt. TCO. WEBCAMS
TCO,
31.
well, because I kind of knew it was coming, you know, that it was in the works, but I didn't know the extent of it, and it was awesome. Are you kidding me? First of all, it's got the best ending I've seen in quite some time. You know, besides Eric and
you know what? Just to cut in real quick.
Yeah.
WEBCAMS endings, you know, are not easy. The ending makes the episode. And
yes.
I can like, for me, I can bang out, you know, 4 or 5 pages of dialogue, which is the bulk of the script, and then I will spend another week just stewing over the ending, because they're hard to do. They really are. Interestingly enough, most of this episode, and by most I mean, you know, some, and by some I mean a little bit, it's based, about 17%, I think, is based on actual real-life experience. So, Chris, can you tell me about how you actually broke down in tears over Twilight?
That wasn't the part that was fucking true, Jordan. That was the part that was fun. No, the part I understand where you're going with this.
Oh. I understand. But you actually, you actually cried.
Yeah.
Or you actually made yourself cry in that scene over Twilight.
Oh. I will explain that. Yes, I decided to, you know, go there. You know, whether it could be seen or not, I decided to go there because I knew that what I had to do would make the reaction better. So what I did was I had Visine, and I'm not really that, you know, proficient in getting Visine in my eyes. So some of it was Visine, some of it was like tears. But the Visine ended up stinging my eyes when I was like in the middle of like, you know, and I'm Team Jacob. And when I started to pretend to cry, I literally started to cry because my eyes burned so much. But then I only cried for like a second, because right after that I started laughing at the idea of me crying. So then it turned into a laugh, so I had to keep it up.
Chris is going to have to go to a rock star rehabilitation clinic after this episode.
Yeah. I feel like my hair is so limp from this conversation. Somebody hand me some platforms.
Well, as you all know, webcams is a collaborative experience, despite what this episode appears, despite the nature of this current episode. There are new scripts coming very soon. Please stay tuned to Horbawrong.com, or stay tuned to my Facebook feed, or the Horbawrong Studios Facebook page, which I must thank Melissa for helping initiate.
Melissa!
I am not a fan of fragmentation, I think is what it boils down to, and having too many different pages and redundancy. But the studio page on Facebook, I think, is something of a necessary evil, and might as well get started on it now. As I think we're getting to a point where we kind of need it anyway. So. Yeah. There it is. And one of these days, Matt, you can get on Facebook and know what the hell we're talking about. That being said, let's talk about Krumbination.
Hey, check it out. I'm gonna record Twig 2 in this uncomfortably close, weird Dutch angle shaky cam bullshit. Only 2 people participated. So, first off, I'm disappointed in you guys. And second of all, the people who did participate, I'm gonna feature. Both of you. Oh, what the fuck? Yep, that's what you get, other people.
All I want for Christmas is me 2 front teeth, me 2 front teeth, me 2 front teeth. All I want for Christmas is me 2 front teeth, so I can wish you a Merry Christmas video and not look like quite the redneck. Oh well, bloody hell, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Thank you, Billo, for contributing Twick. That was the second episode of Twick. That was a clip of it. But if you would like to watch the rest of the of Twick, be sure to go over to Billo's channel, Angry Punk Bronx Kid on YouTube.
Very talented.
Yes, and then to move along in the Krumbination clip fest, we'll call it that.
I like that clip fest.
We talked a lot about Slacktive earlier, and God damn it, let's talk about him some more.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that.
This is Slacktive's Letter to a Dream.
This is a letter to a dream. This is a letter to a dream that I had when I was a younger man. This dream never left me, but I did stop dreaming it. It was a dream of an older man. A dream of an older man who had built his own reality. A dream of an older man who had built his own surroundings.
I think that was his first video that I watched of him being like officially back. And the first thing that the first vibe I get off of it was like, man, that is Slacktive's music.
Yeah.
He has such a distinctive sound, and I adore that about him. His music.
You said that before, but yeah, absolutely.
So TCO, what'd you guys think of that video?
Oh my God, it was awesome. It was like art. It was. I mean, I was very impressed. Chris, your thoughts on that?
Words couldn't really describe it when I was watching it. I was just like, wow, you know, like with all the animation and all the other stuff he did and his music and the words.
The interesting dialogue.
Slacktive, I have to tell you, and to our viewers, I honestly, I was moved by it. Genuinely moved by it. Definitely. So, thank you so much for for making it and sharing it with us. And when I asked him if I could use this, if I could use the clip of use his video in the show, he did say that he did give me a condition. So this is for you, Slacktiv, and bear with me, everyone. This video, Slacktiv's Letter to a Dream, is an epic comeback effort, a moody masterpiece from a master manipulator.
There you go.
And what more really needs to be said?
Can't say it any better than that.
That's right.
Awesome.
From there, again, we've been talking about it a little bit for a while now. Anna's interview, the monumental first female guest on the Horbawrong Show.
That's right.
Please enjoy.
When it's horrible, bad and wrong. When it's horrible, bad and wrong.
Should I back up some more?
You're fine. You're
Okay.
fine. If anything, you might want to either raise the camera a bit or lower your chair a bit, because it's cutting off the top of your head, and your hair looks really, really great. So, oh, see that now you're too low.
Okay.
Do you realize how monumental this is, Anna?
Kind of.
I mean, if anything, you should be nervous about that. You're literally the first official person with, like, official lady bits on either the Horbawrong Show or the Vlogalog. How does that make you feel?
That might be the cause of these jitters.
So by way of introduction, how many episodes of webcams have you done?
I don't even remember.
Why does nobody keep count of those things? I
have it in a playlist. It's saved on a playlist on my channel page.
Of all the episodes that you're in?
Yeah, just the ones that I'm in.
Yeah, it's too much work right now. I'm not gonna go check. It's and I should really prepare better. But you've been in a handful of episodes, a good handful of webcams, and you're very much like Rob in that respect. When you're up for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the script is. It doesn't anything. Why? Don't you have any what's the word? Scruples?
Not really.
Not that you're aware of? Well, if it's something, if it is something you want to look into, personally, I'm not a fan of it, but it's the cheapest place to get them. Walmart has the everyday low price of $2.99 a pound. I think it's in aisle 3. So if you want to buy some scruples, that's really good.
Is it right next to the Get a Life magazine?
It's down. It's like 2 aisles down and buried, but
buried. Okay.
Buried next to the Taste. Although why you would go to Walmart to buy some Taste, I don't know, but
I don't know why you would go to buy scruples either.
What well, if you don't have any, and you desperately need some,
why would
Taste or Scruples, I think that would be why someone would go to Walmart. And think about it: if the person's already shopping at Walmart, chances are if they stumble across Taste or Scruples, they considering the demographic there, they might actually buy it. So. And then they would never shop there again because now they have Taste and Scruples.
But that would destroy the people of Walmart.com.
Good point. Good point.
We need that. We need the weirdos. The weirdos make me look hotter if I stand next to them.
Is that what you do? People of Walmart for a self-esteem boost? You go to peopleofwalmart.com?
No, I have too much ego.
Because that's what everybody else does. I know, that's Sam and I, a quiet night at home, and just getting all romantic and looking at people of Walmart, and by the end of it, it's just like you feel so good about yourself and so good about each other. It's like it's an aphrodisiac almost. I feel embarrassed that I said that. Even though everybody knows it's not true. Like that I put it into words. That's pretty bad.
Man, that does sound really bad.
Sorry, Sam. Tell me what you like about webcams. What attracted you to it, and why have you become, you know, so ready to go and so willing to do anything and everything in webcams? Tell me about that.
Oh, it was the point. It was like right after I figured out that I really liked acting. And then there was this thing online where I didn't actually have to go anywhere, and I'm lazy, so I'm all for that. So
you're lazy, and I just hate going outside and being around other people. So, you know. Lazy, agoraphobia, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so, I mean, here's a thing that I could do and, you know, work on my acting skills and hang out with cool people, and I don't have to leave my house. That was it. Pretty much.
You didn't, like, see these finished episodes and be like, wow, something really amazing is happening here, and I just, you know, I love the way it all comes together, and none of these people are actually talking to each other, but the finished product is just, like, pure genius, and I have to be a part of that. None of that?
It was partly that.
Partly that? Only to make me feel better about myself, though, right?
You do really awesome editing jobs, by the way.
Why, thank you! I did not prompt her at all to say that. So what would you like to talk about?
I don't know.
Yeah. If there's one thing that people should know about you as a person, Anna, YouTuber GonNoAmmo.
It's actually GonNoAmmo.
Got what?
It's actually GonNoAmmo.
Got?
GonNoAmmo. It's making fun of the fact that Americans don't pronounce their T's.
Oh. Well, that would be the one thing there. Your explanation of your YouTube username. Although, I feel kind of let down. I was hoping for more, obviously.
Oh, well, it also came from playing GoldenEye with my family.
Okay.
Because I would constantly have to have the machine gun, and therefore constantly be out of ammo, because I never could figure out how to aim properly. So they made fun of how I said I ain't got no ammo.
Got no ammo.
Got no ammo.
Got no ammo. Well, then, wouldn't a better spelling, because the way you spell it is GoNoAmmo, wouldn't a better spelling of that be G-A-H, GoNoAmmo? just so that there's less confusion about it, you know what I'm saying?
But I liked the confusion. Because, I don't know, I'm weird like that. It's easier to remember if you actually have to think about it a little. I don't know.
Now, you see, before I was completely indifferent about your username. Now, I kind of don't like it. Sorry. Let us interrupt our happy flow of conversation with a random question from Facebook for our viewers who do not know.
Okay.
I told my Facebook viewers, my Facebook followers, that I was interviewing Anna today. And I asked the Facebook followers if there was any questions they wanted me to ask Anna here. So, if you would have liked to been able to chime in there, just find me on Facebook and make sure you friend me, and then you can ask a question to Anna. Although, I don't know the next time we will be interviewing her. So you missed the boat, is what I'm saying.
And I'll be back.
You lazy, slacker, sons of bitches.
I'll be back. I'll be around.
Do you think
you can ask to me directly?
Do you think that's a good way to encourage people to friend me on Facebook by insulting them? Calling them sons of bitches?
They're only sons of bitches because they didn't friend you.
Now listen, viewers, people who are watching this, it's not you that I'm angry at. It's, well, I am angry at you, but not for myself, but for Anna, because she's not getting your questions, and you missed the boat, and I can only imagine how torn up and distraught and upset she is. See, she's been working on her acting. Look at that sad face. Berto Berta wants to know, how do you stay so gosh darn adorable?
Oh. It's actually, it's the mask I put on every morning. All this makeup. Nobody believes that, do they?
Is that your final answer? See, like that right there. How do you maintain? Because that was kind of adorable. So, like, how do you maintain that?
I have no idea. I really don't. I just be me, and if you don't like it, then fuck off. Like
that was adorable, and yet, like, harsh and like, yeah. I'm having a hard time with words today. I don't know why. Rob.
Have that effect on people. I have that effect on people.
We'll go with that. Rob, whom we interviewed in our last episode, would like to know if you have a sister. And I'm assuming he would like to know if you have an older sister.
I don't.
You have a younger sister.
No, I have 2 brothers, and we don't talk much.
Well, maybe he can make do. I'm kind of confused about this question, but we'll see what kind of answer you have for him. Trip wants to know, when are you going public?
Music-wise, there's the album that Chris and I are working on. And as soon as that happens, it's going on iTunes. I think that counts as public. Okay, now, in our last episode, Chris said he ballparked, like mid to late summer, I think. That sounds right. Yeah.
Where are you in that? From the horse's mouth, as it were.
There are 2 songs and half of a third currently.
Okay. So how many songs are you aiming for?
Like 12, 13, whenever it's done, really.
Now, are these 2 songs, like, done? Are they locked down and...
They have melody and lyrics and the basic idea that's still in somebody's head. That Chris should be... he says he's got some ideas for the ones that I've sent him.
Okay. So now, obviously, this whole performance acting thing is recent, within the last year and a half or so. But what was the genesis of the music?
I have always been in music. My parents were musicians. My grandparent was a musician. So that's been passed down to me. Like, my entire family could be a band in and of itself.
Okay. And you play the guitar? Anything else?
I started... Well, in 2nd grade, I played violin. And then in 4th through 7th grade, I played flute, piccolo, alto saxophone. And then I finally switched to choir, where my heart was.
So can we expect any violin in this upcoming album?
No. That's been trashed since 2nd grade.
Can we expect any piccolo in the upcoming album?
I lost my piccolo. Like, it was stolen out of my locker.
So what is... if there's no violin and if there's no piccolo, what is this album going to sound like?
It's going to be awesome. That's for sure.
Awesome's not a sound. I mean, I appreciate... the extraordinary descriptive nature of awesome, but I have to qualify the fact that it is not a sound. It isn't. I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's gonna have the reminiscence of 70s and 80s dance music.
Okay.
Plus, like, the Beatles and Peter Gabriel.
Okay.
If you can combine that, that's what it's going to be.
Okay.
You're totally lost now.
Maybe we should go back to these random questions. We actually kind of already answered this one. Matthew wanted to know, how do you record your music compositions? And I think pretty much through your webcam microphone. Like,
which picks up vocals and my keyboard well. But for guitar, I actually have to switch to the mic that's in my laptop. I don't know why.
and what are you recording into? Like, what software are you using?
Audacity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buck left a question. His was the most detailed question. So, here it is. What is your favorite neighborhood in New Orleans? And also, what is your favorite restaurant? And have you ever gone to a Happy Talk or Morning 40 Federation show?
Okay, I haven't heard of either of those two things. I'm not even sure what they are.
Okay.
I have to be honest with you. I don't have a favorite neighborhood because I don't get out much. Favorite restaurant, though, would have to be the 13 bar because they have this amazing thing they call tater tachos. It's awesome.
Which are?
Which are nachos, but instead of chips, you have tater tots. And so you have beans and cheese and jalapenos and then sour cream and salsa. It's delicious.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I know. It's like amazing stoner food.
Those are all the questions from Facebook because obviously people didn't care enough to ask more.
I did only ask them yesterday.
I did, I know, but still.
They might actually have a life and not check their Facebook.
They're on Facebook, so unlikely.
Maybe I intimidate them.
Do you believe that?
No.
I just wanted to ask. Not that I don't believe you when you say it, because I have no reason to doubt it if you say that. But I just wanted to know if you believed it. So, this is the typical question we usually wrap up with. But if there is one video that you believe people should watch of yours, as an introduction to you, aside from this, episode 2 of the Horbawrong Show. What would it be?
The one that's on my channel right now, which is the song I wrote called Hello.
Hello.
With a question mark.
Hello. Anybody hear me? Do you get the feeling the world is just too big? Hello. Is anybody listening? Can you see that I'm alive? There's too much going on. I'm standing on top of a soapbox. I'm hanging flies off my earlobes. I'm trying to scream above the white noise. Tell me I'm not alone. Hello. No one wants to meet me. They've all figured out their lives and are preoccupied.
Thank you, Anna, for being our second interview of the Horbawrong Show, and thank you for being the first individual with the proper lady bits. At some point, it's going to be funny if I keep saying it over and over again. This was truly monumental, and if there was one thing that you could do in the next 20 seconds to take the level of awesomeness, of monumental awesomeness that this interview is, just by the nature of it, if you can take it from here up to here in 20 seconds, what would you do?
You can insert that clip that I sent you.
I was going to use it elsewhere, but
okay.
That'll be a great transitionary piece, I suppose. Yeah. Here's me. Ooh, email from Anna. Oh, hi, Anna.
Hey, forget about it.
What? No. You forget about it.
Forget about it? Now how am I supposed to forget about it when you won't forget about it?
I'm trying to forget about it. But over time, I do forget about it. You don't forget about it. So I can't forget about it.
Forget about it. It's forgotten.
Well, it's about time.
Forget about it.
Forget about
it.
Listen, you want to go get something to eat?
Sure. You paying?
Forget about it.
Matt, thank you very much for writing that little sketch there. anything that involves Buck Red Buck is gold. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't really matter what it is.
I told you last time. I've been racking my head trying to figure out something because you can't let that talent go.
Honestly, even if it isn't, whether it involves Buck or not, I would really like it if you kept writing those, because that was a lot of.
Okay.
You haven't seen it yet.
I have not.
The joy of our production schedule. I do want to highlight one more video from our good friend Slacktiv, because I watched this video and I was super, super inspired. And we've all seen the video, but Matt, who's going to be leading the charge on this project, doesn't quite know the details of what I'm about to talk about. Chris knows.
I know.
So, Chris, I want you to help me here. Right. Introduce this segment called MattyHo's Ass-Numbing Sit-Off Extravaganza.
Ladies and gentlemen, MattyHo is about to do something that well, I won't say you've never seen him do it before, because, everybody has a seat. But he's going to have a seat in a very special way.
For anybody who is not familiar with the rules of a dance-off, Chris, would you...
Basically, the rules of a dance-off are as follows. Basically, somebody usually with a flip of a coin or some other sort of medium, dances first. And the next person has to either copy them and expound upon it, or just totally overshadow them with something else. And that's basically the ground rules, basic thin rules of what this is.
And you've seen how that applies to a dance-off. We're going to take it to the next level here on the Horbawrong Show.
Because that's what we do.
That's what we do. And we're going to apply those rules to the sit-off. And Slacktiv was kind enough to inspire us with his video. And this not only is a challenge to you, Matt, but a challenge to everybody watching, to encourage some audience participation. Post a video response. Watch this clip of Slacktiv sitting down, and then do your own version and make it better.
Yeah.
And we will have results of this, as well as Matt's version, in our next episode. So take a look.
I challenge you to a
That's a tall order looking at Slacktiv's video there, Matt, and our viewers. But I think everyone's up to the challenge. If there's one thing I think the YouTube community is good at in general, it's sitting.
It's sitting, yes. In fact, we may be the best in our field.
Everyone out there knows how to pop a squat for sure.
Well, I was just going to say, because I know Sam's down in Naples and everything, so I just wanted you to feel a little bit at home.
Nice.
Aww.
Sam does the voice for Wendy.
Yeah.
She does a great voice for Wendy.
Very good job.
I miss her very, very much.
I bet. Sorry about that. We love you, Sam.
Love ya! Heartsicle Sam.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, that's the episode. Thank you very much for helping out once again, as always. Thank you, everyone out there, for watching all of this. I can't express enough gratitude over that, because it's so amazing. This is a very different viewing experience, and I'm glad that those of you who are accepting it and embracing it are doing just that. So it means a lot to me and to all of us. So on behalf of all of us, we'll see you next time. Stay creative.
When it's horrible, bad and wrong. When it's horrible, bad and wrong. When it's horrible, bad and wrong.